Welcome to the almost daily Donna Jeans of America Collective Oracle and Read Experiments, brought to you by Word From Your Mother YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I will be your storyteller today. So, this is October the 5th, I'm believing. Tomorrow's my birthday.
And Hunter's.
Hello, granddaughter.
And my little brothers. Hi, my name's Charlie. Her favorite.
I don't know. I'm pretty tight with Stormy.
Excuse me. Stormy's a brat.
Out. Out right now.
Hi, guys.
Donna Jean, you're... God. I've been derailed! Donna Jean, your energy for today is imagination. Your job is to get the big picture. That's what you're trying to do. You're working. That's all your effort is toward getting the big picture. And the Hermit, you've withdrawn so that you can get the clarity that you seek. Excuse me, I have an eyeball popping off. Okay. A whole bunch of stuff came out for you here, Donna, but I'm jumping the gun. Your word is renowned. Charlie, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Renown. Definition is honor, acclaim, and fame. Kyle's renown is attributed to his flawless performances, which earned him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Synonyms: celebrity, notoriety, and prestige. Antonyms: anonymity and obscurity. Your number is 466. Okay, so you've withdrawn so that you can get a big picture of how to get to your star. You want to be famous. You want to be a celebrity of some sort, a person of renown. Your tea leaf is boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. You're going to win the lottery. Heart, great happiness. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Okay. So, in the end, you're going to win big, but it might be the first thing that you want. Okay? But in the end, you win. But there's some pitfalls to avoid on your way. Clarity, stardom. This is also concrete. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you really? That's what you're asking yourself. Oh, and then you got a little heart nest. You got people that you care about, and you cherish them. These people are on your mind too. They're youngins. And a nested doll. Yeah, it's all about family. You got a lot riding on you. You got a lot of responsibility. And you're questioning how real. You're questioning how to prioritize, because both these things are real. What you want is real, and what you want for your family is also real. And you're trying to prioritize which one is most important to you, and set it in stone, so to speak. But it's all kids. All I see is kids and family here, right? But fame would be nice. Now here we move on. I found this one when I was putting stuff up. It had stayed out of the shuffling altogether over here. And it was chaos and conflict. Okay? Somebody not doing the right thing. Somebody that won't work with all the others. Somebody who stays out of the progress that everybody's supposed to be part of, and thereby contaminates the end effort over here. Okay? And then you had TikTok. You feel like your time is up. You feel like you're out of time. You're in a bad way. Okay? And you need help. Okay? And help is available. All right? But what it brings up is your inability to receive it. Okay, you're out of time. You need help. Help is available. You aren't able to receive it. I don't know if it's, well, it says it's you. That you're unable to ask for help, unable to receive. This card is yin reversed, which is, yin and yang. Yang is male, yin is female. You're having trouble getting in alignment with yourself, Donna. Okay? And you need to be able to receive, which is also an Empress property, if we see her pop up, to be able to receive. Because it's a part of that Six of Pentacles, okay? The functioning relationship, you get what you give, okay? You're only able to give it. It's a control thing. You need to be open. You need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be friendly. Allow yourself to be flawed. Allow your children to be flawed, because it's the human condition. Here, as far as I go, is flexible. Your rigidity and inability to be flexible, and you need help. You need help. You're out of time. You need to accept that help, and you need to be able to do it with grace if possible, Donna. Okay. Here we got silence, but you won't say anything. You just sit there. You just sit there. It's your pride. Your pride's getting in the way. And here's the King of Pentacles. This is... Let me read that. Continue to solve issues in practical ways. There's your help. Your help is coming from the King of Pentacles, and you don't want him to help you. Are you waiting for him to speak up? Are you waiting for him to offer help to you? You're out of time. You need help. And he's letting you hang. He's letting you hang. Donna, you need to ask him for help. You need to ask him for help. This is what's been on your mind. Queen of Cups. Are you trying not? You're still in love with him. You don't want to get involved with him. It was so hard to get away. You don't want to ask him for nothing. And I told you, don't ask for nothing unless you really need it. But Spirit says you're needing it. Patience any day now. You're waiting for him to offer you help. If he loves you, he will. If he loved you, he'd offer help. Is that what you're feeling? Because here we got forget it. You broke to become a blank slate. Both of you are trying to move on and forget about the relationship, forget about the other, I would say. But you need help, Donna. You need help. And if it's kids, if these are half his kids, then ask him for the freaking help. Be strong. You can do it. It's very hard. There's a lot of feelings involved. Y'all separated here. Both of you are trying to be separate, but both of you are blank. It'd be easy to fall back into it. I think you're trying to wait, and I think that is also the right strategy, because you're trying not to ask him unless you really need it, okay? But I think the time has come when you need to go asking. You need to go asking, okay? At this point, I'd like to ask you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I use all the help I can get, and then it thrills me. And now in this brief intermission, we're going to have chat tips for the socially anxious and a Kroger checkout line. I ain't making small talk. I'm not good at it. Maybe you aren't either. There you go. This has also been, I haven't looked at these yet, but some of the questions in these have been odd of lately, and I think it is another question from Spirit for you to have just to think about. Just something for you to think about. Take it as it resonates. You know, for you, your next boyfriend, dude, whoever. Oh, I forgot to lay dude out. Damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. What have you done in the past that you're still embarrassed about? Okay. Is this why you don't want to ask dude for help? Because you don't want to be accountable for the bad part that you played in your part of it? That's what I see. Likelihood of celebrating a major life event with a cupcake. A major life event? I'm having steak. What is one thing you wish more people knew or understood about you? What do you feel misunderstood about? A great passion no one shares. A conviction. What I got going on here? Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to stop here for a second while I'm thinking, and I'm going to lay dude out. You know, I usually do it ahead of time, and I forgot. Okay, Donna. Dude's word is shrill. Your word was renowned. You want to be famous. He wants to be a shrew. Having the shrill is an adjective, and it is having or making a high-pitched, piercing sound. The squeaky wheel, the whiner, the person you cannot bear to be in the room with 1 second more. Grates on your nerves. You're just annoyed. You're irritated. Alright. And here's the devil. Okay, devil's with dude. Always remember this. This is a lesson. This is a lesson. It's going to end ugly. Here's his energy. Loss. Allow yourself to grieve. You cut him off. You cut him off, Donna. You cut him off. Put him out. Mother's easement. Change, reconnect, and reward. Feverfew, the number of 28. Change and reconnect. I don't see that happening, but he'll try. And reward. For who, Donna? Who's the reward for? Reward for what? This is how he sees himself. Freedom. Horse. A horse. Ooh. This is a ghost horse emerging from one of those mausoleum-like crypts in a graveyard. Okay, this is some sort of a portal, a freedom. It's the white horse, the death of the matter. Freedom rides a white horse. You feel me? There's my neighbor mowing his yard. Okay, and here he is sitting this is the soul of practicality, okay? This is your King of Pentacles dude right here. Because here he is. Since you put him out, he can do whatever he wants with any of the money. And he's always been lucky. Dude gets his card a lot. But this is Mr. Fix-It. He's sitting at the table. He's paying the bills. He's fixing the crap that's laying around broken, okay? This is what he does every day. He plans out his next day. This is very practical. Alright. I told her, I said, I can't do this with you standing there looking at me. So she went, I said, alright, I'm putting you out. So she's going to go watch a movie with Pops. Alright. Well, we made it a far piece, though. We made it through the pre-shuffle, too. She's the best little girl. She really is. I have no complaints. Okay. You want to get the big picture. You need help. You need to be able to ask for help. It would help you if you could ask for help. You should ask for help, especially if these are your kids. Okay, if they're his kids too, it's wrong it's wrong to keep him out of the loop. He can be pretty unpleasant, right? A breakthrough is at hand. He's going to do something different. Maybe there is some... No, there's nothing different. There's the devil. Here's the devil. A breakthrough. He just wants to wear you down again. Figure out the best way for him, which is not we. Justice. He's going to do it. He thinks it's doing the right thing. And here's the yin and yang, okay? This is yin and yang, and you had yin. This problem. You don't want him. The problem is you don't want him. The problem is you don't feel it. The woman that fell in love with him does not love him anymore. I don't know. Does he think it's his fault? He's grieving. He's grieving and lost. There's justice. Oh, he's on a lonely island. Yeah, he's all alone, isolated. You can't get to him. He's withdrawn. He's right there in the middle of everybody, but he might as well be alone. A lot of stuff going on underneath he don't want to deal with. Okay. Let's get dude back up. He lost, grieving. He thinks it's justice. So does he thinks whatever he's going through, he thinks he deserved it. Or he thinks it's the right thing to do, the right thing to end. A judgment. You get what you deserve. Always remember this. I think dude's getting spanked. Always remember this. Dude thinks he dodged a bullet, but he's shrill. I mean, what's that about? That's surface and brittle and temper tantrum and immature. But dude thinks he's dodging a bullet. You need help. And you should ask. Dude's not offering because you're not asking. Dude is partially responsible. There, you should ask. Alright, here we go. You are struggling with honor. Acknowledge you, me, and we. And the star. Okay, this is you wanting to be good and taking the high path to your star. You're trying to do things the right way. You're trying to get the big picture. Here's another star. This is what you want. Remember I said this is real, so are the kids. And you're trying to figure out your priorities. And these people, these children, just because you choose yourself doesn't mean that you're not choosing them. Because they are warm and cozy inside your heart. You think about them, you care about them. Right? They're all inside of you. Without them, you would be hollow. It's okay. It's okay. And you're discovering this. And you're discovering how you can work toward yourself. And your star. Which is everybody's right. Right? And you want to acknowledge your desire for this and your right to want it. Excellence. Do your best. They didn't get with you because you was a half-asser. They're the half-asser, okay? They know that you bring it, Donna. You always did. And they know that you're not happy. They're trying to step lightly. So you're not happy. Because you can't get to your star and you're not happy with it and you're going to double down. That's what they see. And they know that they can't stop you because you're in alignment with your inner you, your instinct. Trust your intuition. Okay, Donna, you're struggling to get to your star. You're not happy. You're not happy with them. You haven't been able to bring it like you like, and you've withdrawn to get some clarity on the matter. Now you're going to trust your intuition, Donna, because you know something's not adding up here right. And then we got the Knight of Cups. Now, is this dude? Is this a new dude? Because I think something is changing your perspective a little bit, and I don't know if it's an invitation. I don't know what it doesn't have to be a boyfriend. It could be an idea, a heartfelt They really like your stuff. Really like your stuff. But you need help. Maybe you need a babysitter. And you're being silent about it. You won't tell him. I'm going to have to come back and look at this. I don't understand it. Or look, this would be the root of it. The instinct was to trust your intuition, and when he told you he loved you, you believed him. And then it was not so, because it was not excellent, and you are not happy. In the past, you were happy. For a long time, you were happy. In the past, you had a happy past. But you're having trouble getting. You had to withdraw to go toward your star. You could only be happy in the past when you weren't pursuing your star. Tenderness, gentle, loving care. You need to be able to receive it. Let him help you, and let him help you start over. Let the two, maybe you can reunite. Your pride stands in the way. Pride stands in the way. Hey, see yourself, self-worth, love what you see. That's what you're working on. Your star makes you happy. You feel happy when you think about your star. When you think about your goals and your hope for your future, you feel better about yourself when you think kindly of yourself. Maybe you're the only one that does. And you do. This is a sense of self-fulfillment. 9 of Cups. You're pretty happy with the way your life is going. You're happy with the choices that you've made. You're setting stuff right. Now look, in the past you were happy, but right now you're miserable, and what's in between is this Knight of Cups. So it was a big change on you, how you saw yourself, what you thought you were getting, a big difference. And then right now your hopes and your fears this is how they see you, right? Integrity, presenting an altogether you. With the 7 of Pentacles. How many times has this been out all every day? Twice and 3 times. Okay. You have changed some stuff. And you have taken your resources back that they squander. And you have put your resources toward you and what other worthy investment that you choose. And it's a hell of a lot better. The gains that you're not getting no gains. You didn't get no gains before. Remember, you had all those 7 of Pentacles. You was listing it up. Nobody's putting in any effort, right? Well, you stopped that, and now this is all you. The 7 of Pentacles now is all you, and you did it, and it's made you whole, and you're a better person. And this is your hopes and your fears is anger. Now, you can't talk to him, you can't ask him because you're so damn mad at him right now, you can't even get there. That's what it is. You're too mad to ask him. You're not, well, instead of ego, but, ego's always there. Ego and pride. Anger. And you don't want to talk to him, and you surely don't, because you were a part of it. You were part of it. And you only want to talk about the good shit that you did. And make it all him all the bad, but it was more like 50-50. And you'd rather feel good about being angry at him than take on the responsibility for anything. But that's because it was so bad. But hey, nobody likes to be wrong. And you're going to rub it into dude because he was an arrogant prick. And I mean, he was so emotionally unavailable. Well, you've just got to work through your feelings. And you're tired of pandering to him. No more pandering. No more. You tried and tried and tried to talk to him. You tried to touch his heart. He is not touchable. He is emotionally unavailable and angry. And so are you. Because when you stuff yourself down, you got to stuff yourself down to live with someone like that. And once that ends, there's a lot of anger. And you got to deal with it. And I guess here is one possible outcome. Stuff your anger and you've got to deal with it until you reach the point of forgiveness. And you'll get there whenever you do. And today is not it. You are completely dissatisfied with every member of your family. You cannot see a good thing. You are just totally disgusted. It is overwhelming. Whatever they did has colored the entire playing field. You see it through a bitter perspective, a bitter, angry perspective, which is not going to change. Remember, you love these people. You do. And you were happy with them for a long time, and you are so overwhelmed by your own. And I'm not saying the anger isn't worthy, isn't true, isn't validated. What I'm saying is that it imprisons you from moving forward in this instance in which you need help. And unfortunately, he seems to be the man to do it. Okay? But
off with your head! Off with your head!
that is your energy for today. Okay. Let's look at the thumbnails. And I'm going to try to get back in here and do another one. I don't know if I can post this or what. I guess I have to make this. I don't know how to do it. Give yourself a whack on the side of the head. Oh, I'm reading this shit backwards. Girl done messed me up. Solitude. Time to restore. You have been undone, as I have been. Okay, and that's the truth. That's your big energy. It is time you're doing the right thing. You need to withdraw because there's some skeletons in your closet. This reminds me of the other dude the other day. He said, I think I'll make a Buddha. This dude is a pinhead. And you're seeing him. He just looks ridiculous to you now. You've seen him. You've seen him begin the honeymoon, the pheromones, whatever the hell it was. Probably he's pretty unpleasant and shrill. You're tired of listening to his. First there's crybaby shit, then there's guilt shit, then there's just the incessant whining. Look at me, but ugh. Male fertility, gestation. I don't understand that. Internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. Now this is pretty good, but it's right next to dude, right? Who quite frankly, the way you would have things is more well-rounded than the way he would have. But the way he sees things is the trad pat way, traditional Patrick, okay, which is the stand-up do-right man, okay? But so usually I side on the trad pat side for the foundation, and after you have that strong foundation, then you branch out. But it's when you the shrill, I don't want that. That's victim mentality. That's codependency. That's guilting. That's gaslighting. That's manipulation with the best intent for him in his pinhead mind. Okay? But see, in his mind, he thinks he's Trad Pat. But he falls far short. Okay? That's what I have to say about that. And you need solitude. You need to unhook yourself from this pelican. Now, your problem-solving oracle is to give yourself a whack on the side of the head. This guy has got a big set of chains just wrapped around his head. You can't even see his face, and he's all locked down. He can't think. Trying to think, nothing's happening. How can you whack your thinking? The more often you do something in the same way, the more difficult it is to think about doing it in any other way. There was something here about doing it in another way. You're trying, and you're waiting for that to come through too. You're doing it another way, but you do need help. But if you ask for help, it increases the likelihood that the new way you're trying to do it will just wind up being more of same old, same old. But, I mean, I didn't put it here. The potential for it to be successful is here. But the only path to that is that you must ask. And that's why I said don't ask. That's why. And I think you're doing the right thing to wait and let him come to you. Let him offer. For one thing, I think it would change things. Let him offer. I think waiting, when you think you can't wait no more, I mean, you need help. He's the one. If you ask for help, it's going to have to be him. But I agree with you, and I think that you should wait until 3 seconds past the thought that you can't wait no more. Okay? Do without a couple of things. And then don't ask, but let him know. And be happy without it too. Okay? Don't need him. And there he'll be. Break out of this prison of familiarity, family, enmeshment, codependency by disrupting your habitual thought patterns. Write a love poem in the middle of the night. Are you like Sissy Spacek or Tammy Wynette, whatever movie that was, where she wrote a jingle? She wrote a winning jingle, and it wound up making her into a star. There was something also that said something about poetry and a advertisement jingle. Write a love poem in the middle of the night. Eat ice cream for breakfast. Wear red socks. Visit a junkyard. Don't do what he says, because it's got to be his way or the highway, right? But he's control freak and he's brittle. Work the weekend. Take the slow way home. Sleep on the other side of the bed. Such jolts to your routines will lead to new ideas. Okay, Spirit, last word from Spirit, whatever comes out. Donna, Jean, and Dude. Spirit, Donna Jean's had just about enough. Dude appears to be quite tiresome. Show us what happens next with Donna Jean. This is the truth. Is you'll be fine. There's your 10 of Pentacles. Money's gonna come to you. Your money for something you created your way. Here he is. Something you want. You're starting. For so long, you just couldn't see how ridiculous he is. And to see it now, oh God, you're mad. You're so mad. I mean, could it be kind of the energy of how could I have been such a fool? Fueling that anger. There's your pride, ego. Queen of Swords, you are totally miserable with his happy. You don't want no more of your rule. Okay? It was, you reject everything good and bad about him. You reject him. Period. You reject him. Overall, it hadn't made you happy. You put so much more into it than anyone else did to be restricted the most. And you've learned your lesson. You're going with the solitude. Your lesson is to withdraw. And this is the closing of a cycle. This relationship is just over. How can she whack her thinking, Spirit? How can she whack her thinking about this? She's learned her lesson. Well, how can she not repeat it? Well, the way not to repeat this horrible thing is to work on your ability to receive, because you do need the help. Remember, I talked about the Six of Pentacles up here when I was talking about this. The ability to receive. It's the ability to receive. Chaos and conflict. You have to ask. You're out of alignment with your inner chick. That's it. You're out of alignment with your yin. And that's how you whack your thinking. To get back in alignment with your yin, you wait for him to offer. You just stop rushing out and doing it. You do everything. You fix it all. So just stop. Don't do anything. Oh, why didn't you do this? Well, I was hoping maybe you could hook. Can you hook me up? I don't feel like doing it. Just say that, because you never do. They'll be like, what? What? You never do that. Judgment. You're going to give yourself another chance, and you're cutting him off. You can do it. You can do it. That's your star. You've got everything you need. Because you've been dependent on your friends and family, and they haven't hooked you up at all. And you've got a whole different perspective on that now. But this is the same old way, Donna. Okay, what's the different perspective? Remember that you love them. That won out. Your love for them wins out, Donna. Because you do remember that you love them. But ask them to help you, and maybe you can still get both. They love you too. They love you. Your family loves you. You don't believe it. You're so mad. You're so mad. You can't even talk to them. You're just so mad. You feel, You got to figure out what your own feelings are. And you're struggling with that. You're struggling to sort through your own feelings. And you had to withdraw and go into hermit because there's too much disruption. You try and think nothing's happening. You had to get away so that you can think, and then you Two of Pentacles. You thought about it, and you're going to try to juggle your star and your family. This is more of the same old, Donna. And you break your own heart. But this is what you choose. You choose it. You choose it with an open heart. It breaks your heart, and you still choose your family because you think they're more important than you are. Or you think it's the right way to do. Yeah, I get it. But you're trying to do it all alone. You need help and you won't ask. Show me the last word from Spirit. broke your heart and you won't ask. With your whole heart. You choose you. Oh, that was already out. Yeah, you choose you. You're going to do it on your own. You chose the hard way. You chose the hard way. You chose the hard way. And it is going to be hard. That's just going to, you're never, what you need to be doing right now is trying to release the bitterness. By choosing the hard path, you embrace the bitterness. And it all stems back to you not want to be accountable for your own part in it. You want to demonize him completely. He ain't no good guy, okay? But you're wanting to come off as lily white, and you are not. And who suffers? I don't think they're you love them and you can get the job done. But it would be better to be loved by two available people. I understand. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. It's very hard. You are very angry. Remember to be kind. Okay. Okay, 0. I got 0. 0 it's a 10-sided dice, so 0 would be an even. 0, 6, 5, which is 11. I like that. I'll try to see you soon. I'm going to try to see you again today.